Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about American politics, and we are specifically going to talk about Donald Trump's absolute. I this okay. Donald Trump worked the drive-through at the McDonald's late in the 2024 U.S. presidential election, and I think this locks it. This locks it. It's done. Right. The biggest. I think this wins Pennsylvania. This wins every swing state. It wins every American state. What American hasn't, gotten McDonald's, right? And now every time they get fries from McDonald's, they're like, oh, hey, remember that time Donald Trump handed some Americans some, fries out of the drive-through? And everybody's going to remember it. Everybody, right? And it's pretty astounding, too, because, like, McDonald's is like, yeah, of course, come on in. Of course we want Donald Trump to serve our food to American people. And this will be remembered forever. This is the new Checkers speech, man. This is, like, incredibly effective. It's so powerful, okay? All right. But what I want to talk about today is genuineness, right? So I don't like Donald Trump. I think he's a liar loser. I don't, I can't. He's a leader, and I really like to emulate my leaders, but I would never emulate anything. I can't emulate him because, he has 3 wives and he lies through his teeth constantly. So I can't learn anything from him. I don't, it's dangerous. It's dangerous to learn anything from him, but he's so genuine, right? The reason why this thing connected so powerfully is it's real. He genuinely likes McDonald's. There's this part where he's actually serving fries, and he's like, oh, I always wondered when I got my fries from you guys if you had used your hands. But I see you have this cool scooper, and no human hands touched my food. Which is like, it's just such a you can't fake that, right? And you get Kamala Harris on an interview, is a single word coming out of her mouth true? And you're like, no, nothing she's saying is true. Kamala Harris has... So, and here's the issue. What does Donald Trump love? Donald Trump loves golf, he loves himself, and he loves McDonald's. And I don't need to sell that. I don't need to sell that to you. You know it's true because you've seen it, right? What does Kamala Harris love? One thing. Kamala Harris gets very excited when she talks about it. Kamala Harris gets very animated when she talks about it. Kamala Harris gets very joyful when she talks about abortion. She loves abortion, right? The greatest champion abortion ever had. That's what we learned. Hey, who is Kamala Harris? Abortion champion, right? Can't wait to make sure you get your abortions, right? As frequently as you want, as cheaply as you want. Abortion, right? Like, she's super passionate about it. She doesn't talk about anything. She doesn't talk about anything like she talks about abortion. Does she like to cook? Does she like to, is there a sport she likes? What does she like, right? Nothing. We know we've had 3 months to get to know her, right? What do we know she likes? What does she genuinely like? We don't have any idea except abortion. Does she love abortion? She says it all the time. And that's the other thing is safe, legal, and rare. Those words are gone. She wants it as prominently available, as frequently, abortion. Absolute constant, right? She loves it. She's passionate about it. She's joyful about it, right? That's what she loves. Abortion. Yours? Anyone else's? Doesn't matter. She's there, right? Can she go with you? It's astonishing. Like, I didn't think that's what we would learn about Kamala Harris. And it's terrifying. You want to talk about Terrifier 3. I feel like learning what Kamala Harris is truly passionate and joyful about, that's Terrifier 4. We've already received it. And the tickets are free. Man, is it scary as all heck, right? So this is where we land, right? Donald Trump loves the Big Mac. Kamala Harris loves abortion. And this is why Kamala Harris is running headlong into a political wall. She is going to get absolutely, virtually destroyed in the election. Donald Trump, it's a lock. It is a lock. It's 99-1. 99% lock for Donald Trump. 1% lock. 1% for Kamala Harris. This is a mess. This is a mess. I've never seen anything like this, right? And so, while Donald Trump ingratiates himself to the entire nation, Kamala Harris makes sure she gets every person who ever had an abortion or who really is passionate about abortion. So she gets all 8 people in America. Great. Or it's astonishing. It's absolutely astonishing, in my humble opinion. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. The important part is when I hear your humble opinion. When you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking, subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.